In this tutorial, we will try to understand the linear algebra and statistic operation which are possible with NumPy. Okay, so first we will import NumPy as NP because we are going to use NumPy. Okay, and now I am creating an array and I'm going to use a very special function called as a lineage. Okay, this function is basically to find out the determinant of the array. Okay, so this is original 2D array and I can just find out the determinant of that using very easy method, that is the lineage dot determinant. Okay, I can do a statistic operations using NumPy. So a equal to, I am creating a 2D array of shape 2 comma 2. I can just find out the max value from that, mean value from that. Okay, suppose I'm creating a value from 2 comma 5 and I'm just finding out the percentage 70 percentile of that. So this is create 0 to 9 value and will be placed over 2 comma 5. So this value and this value. Okay, so what is the 70 percentile of that? 2.8. What is the 70 percentile of this? 7.8. Okay, you can just check out with some other method also like 5 comma 2. So that is also going to give you the 5 different value. 1 and 7, 70 percentile is 7. 2 and 3, 17 percentile is 2.7 and so on. Great. Now suppose I have a value from 10 to 5. I just want to find out the median of that. Okay, so median of this is 4.5. I can find out the covariation or covariance of two array. Great. I can find out the mean of values. Suppose we have the values like this, number like this, and I just want to find out the mean of that. Okay, that is possible. I can find out the mean of that and just round it off. And just print the rounding operation of that. Yes, 88.8 is 89. I can find out the median of that also and print the median. I can find out the variance of that number also, and yes, printed variance. So these are the statistics data which are required for some of the time for a statistical operation. Okay, so we have a NumPy to help us to find out that. You can find out the standard deviation of that number. Okay, so you can just find out the square root of the standard deviation. That's sometimes it's required also. Now the percentile, like suppose we have number here which we have presented over here. Okay, I want to find out the 85 percentile of that. Okay, so you can see 85 percentile of all the values is 100.5. Great. Suppose I have a matrix like this, and the rank of that matrix I can find out using lineage function. I can just directly find out the invert operation also, inverse of this matrix. Great. Suppose I'm creating a matrix again, and suppose I want to find out the eigenvalue of that. I can do that using eigenvalue. Okay. LG is not defined, so we have to write here as LG. Okay, we have to run this first, and then the eigenvalue will be created. And I can just find out the diagonal elements. I can create a diagonal element matrix using that. So 2, 5, and 8 will be come into the diagonal elements. So very simple and straightforward operations. I hope you know what is the meaning of variance. If you don't know, you can just read out what is the meaning of variance, standard deviation. I have written over here. So it is expected that you must know that what is the meaning of percentile. If you don't know, it's completely fine. You can just read out the comment and understand what is the meaning of that.